Today I wanted to talk about a feature that's located in the sourcing suite of products referred to as team member rules. The capability of team member rules is basically it enables the system to auto-assign users or groups to the team tab of a project. When I use the term project, I'm really referring to a generic term which refers to sourcing workspaces or contract workspaces. The benefit of using team member rules is it eliminates the need for end users to manually assign users and or groups to the project team tab of newly created project. So companies that do not use team member rules are either hard coding users or groups to the template or requiring their end users to manually assign users or groups. This gives you the ability to assign a user or group using the fields that are available on the create screen. In order to configure team member rules, this feature would be restricted to administrators or sourcing suite administrators. And the group name called template administrator will need to be assigned to their profile. Administrators should have a working knowledge of how to extract master data as well. A lot of the information that you provide in these files comes from master data IDs, and you would need to have access to that or visibility into that. Now I'm going to log into the tool and access the area where you can configure the team member rules. To do that, I would go to Manage Templates. Now remember, if I did not have Template Administrator, I would not see this option. I'm going to scroll down and access the template that I pre-created for this demo. And on the Team tab, you'll see a listing of different team project groups: Contract Author, Contract Negotiator, and note that they do not have members assigned to them. If I would publish this template right now, end users that create the workspace on the first task that says validate internal team members would be forced to go to navigate to the team tab and manually assign either a group or a user to these members here. Team member rules will eliminate that manual assigning step. To open up team member rules, you would go to Actions, Download Template. Once downloaded, you'll see a Excel spreadsheet with 4 data sheets. One is named Rules and Instructions, which is a detailed rule and instruction, which is actually going to be more detailed that I will provide during this demo. So if you want more advanced features and functions of this file, please read this section. Field names, you got the display name, which users will see on the create screen. In this case, I am displaying the fields that are available in the contract workspace. And the field name is actually the name behind the scenes. This is important because this is what you have to assign on the team member rules file data sheet. Project groups are the team member groups that you will see on the team tab. This is unique to the template. And team member rules is the actual section that you configure in order for the logic to take place. So the commodity code field is what I use to drive the logic to assign different users at this point. If I wanted to use more than commodity code, I can add additional columns. I don't have to use commodity code. I can use any of the field name objects here. Just remember, when you place them on this tab, you must use column A. Commodity code, as you can see, is an ID. I have to use the ID. I am not able to use the description of objects. I must use the ID of the object. The ID in this case is this identifier here, which equates to notebooks as a description, or notebook computers, I should say. Project group, contract author, contract negotiator, I pulled from this tab here. And then I have a decision to either assign a system group or a custom group or an end user. For negotiator, I assigned a system group or a custom group called IT negotiator. For contract author, I assigned a user. The user is R. Moroniok, which is myself. If I assign a user, I must use a password adapter, which in this case, password adapter 1 is the correct adapter. 9 times out of 10, you will use password adapter 1. In rare circumstances, you might need to use third-party user instead of password adapter. Once this file is configured, you then upload the file. To do that, you would go to Actions, Upload Rule File, or you can go to the Documents tab and click Action, Upload Team Member Rules. Once uploaded, you will see it on the Documents tab. It also has a condition applied that says never matches. It is highly recommended not to remove this. This condition makes it so the team member rule file is no longer visible to end users after publish. I'm going to provide a quick demo of how this feature operates. I can actually demo from the template, so I'm going to click Create My Test Project. Supplier, I'll add the supplier. I'm going to add a contract amount. The commodity code was notebook computers. I'm going to add an effective date and an expiration date. I'll fill out the template question. Now I can create my project. It is now creating a test project. Once created, I'll be able to navigate the workspace just like I would any other project. Notice the first thing, there's no team member rule file here, it's hidden. Secondly, the first step is validate internal team members. I'm going to click on the team tab, and you'll notice that I am assigned to contract author. The contract negotiator is now IT negotiator. Obviously, if you needed to include additional categories like marketing, manufacturing, for example, you would add those categories to the team member rules file in addition to the ones that are already existing. That summarizes the team member rules feature. For more information, refer to the instructions on the team member rules document or access the help section.